Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to share with you our cash envelopes for August as well as our sinking funds for August. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey friends, for those of you who are new here, my name is Corina. I am One Budgeting Wifey here on YouTube, and every week I come to you guys and share with you how my husband and I are utilizing our finances to create financial freedom for our family. We are currently working on getting out of debt, all of our consumer debt aside from our mortgage, and so we are sharing that journey with you. Today we are looking at stuffing our cash envelopes for the month of August as well as our sinking funds. Now we're doing this in one video because we've changed our cash envelope system to stuff our envelopes only one time a month. So that means that we're stuffing our envelopes at the beginning of the month, but our sinking funds, we don't deposit until about the middle of the month. So I decided to combine both of these videos. So the cash envelope clips are from earlier in the month. The sinking fund portion is a projection and telling you guys how much we are going to allocate towards our sinking funds for this month. So let's go ahead and get into the cash envelopes. I wanted to share with you guys why we aren't using cash for our groceries at the moment. We enrolled in a benefit through my work that is for like dependent care expenses. So essentially it's for us to pay for Elias's daycare. So basically how it works is out of my paycheck, a certain percentage or dollar amount comes out pre-tax and it goes into a separate account. And then from that account, we can submit receipts from our daycare expenses for reimbursement. And so it essentially just means that we're paying for daycare with pre-tax money. So the money from our reimbursement then goes onto a debit card that we got as a part of this benefit. And from that is what we're using to spend our grocery money. The dependent care expenses and like the amount that's taken out of my paycheck and the amount that can be taken out for a whole year is only about half of our daycare expenses. So instead of taking that money out and putting it back into like our bank account, we just decided to use that for our grocery money because it's essentially the same amount. I know it's a little fuzzy. It's our first time doing it. It's really only been like a month since we've started this, but that is what we're doing. So that's why you won't see cash being taken out for our groceries. So the best thing about this change is that it allows me to still use Walmart grocery pickup because you do have to link a card to your account and you can't use cash when you pick up your groceries. So I hope this makes sense, and that is why you're not going to see groceries in our cash envelopes. So let's go ahead and stuff our cash envelopes for the first half of August. We're here in my Savvy Cents wallet getting ready to stuff our cash envelopes. So the categories we're going to be stuffing today are personal money, that's for me and my husband, he's excited. We'll be stuffing a category for Elias, who is excited also, and then we'll be doing date nights. We're not stuffing for our grocery, and I will explain why as soon as we finish with the actual envelope stuffing. So let's get into it. So here's my Savvy Cents wallet. The first category is groceries, which we're not going to use. The second one is household, which we're also not using. And then date night. Okay, so all right, so for date night, we are getting $60. We are on a no spend, so our goal is going to be to spend as little of that as possible, but we still really prioritize our date nights. So if we need to, we will use it. This says Kiki, but I'm going to use it for Elias instead. Sorry, Kiki. So Elias's category, he gets $50, and that's for anything that he might need, any extra clothes throughout the month, any like little toys or extra things that he might need. Like I might want to get him some more dishes, the little like three section plates that we've been using for him. And then the last section is personal spending. So I am going to put my money in here, which is going to be $50. And then my hubby will also get his personal money, which is another $50. And I'm just going to hand that to him. And that's it for our categories. Okay friends, so that is our cash envelope strategy for the month of August. Now let's move on to stuffing our sinking funds. If you're not sure what a sinking fund is, I'm going to have a video right here and linked in the comments down below. And that lets you know what a sinking fund is, why you need them, and what the most common sinking funds are that most families do utilize in a year. So for our sinking funds, we have a few categories that we regularly fund. Today we're funding 5 of those categories. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're doing for our sinking funds. All right, friends, so I have our budget notebook here, and I have flipped open to our August monthly expenses portion, and we're gonna focus right here on our sinking funds. So for this month, what we have planned to do is we're going to put $150 for our holiday fund. We are going to put $100 to household. We're going to do $100 to cars, $100 to medical, and Elias, who is our son, he will get $40. Now, the reason why we're only planning to do $150 to our holiday fund, even though our goal is to fund $300 a month to our holiday fund, is because the other portion of that fund we're funding in cash. So my husband's little side hustle that he does, we just take the cash from that when he gets home, and we just put it into our sinking fund at that time. These sinking funds are funded from our bank account. So that's why I can't show that to you and share that with you live like I would, like on our computer. But these are the amounts that we will be funding those funds for this month. All right, guys, so there you have it. That is our cash envelopes and our sinking funds for the month of August. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in a comment down below, and let me know what your favorite sinking fund is to fund each month. I personally love funding our holiday sinking fund because it gets me all excited for the Christmas season and to just bless the people that we love with presents and a lot of great memories and fun times. And I'm looking forward to a good date night that month too. So let me know in a comment down below what your favorite sinking fund is. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss a single video from me. I will talk to you guys soon. Have an amazing day.